Welcome back to our channel. Today we will bring to viewers the shocking developments of the young and the restless. Genoa City is once again engulfed in a storm of chaos and conspiracy when Tara, the woman that everyone thought had sunk into the past, she suddenly reappears with a cruel plan, turning the lives of those around her upside down. No longer a weak image, Tara has now turned into a dangerous person determined to protect her own terrible secret, at all costs, even having to hide the truth by silencing Phyllis and Sharon. It all started on a dark evening when both Phyllis and Sharon, during a chance discovery, accidentally discovered a shocking truth about Tara's past. This secret is not only an important piece of her life, but also has the power to completely destroy everything Tara has worked so hard to build over the years. If the truth is exposed, it could cause her reputation in current life to collapse, becoming an indelible obsession. Realizing the seriousness of the danger, Tara quickly decided that no one, whether family or friends, had the right to know the secret. Without hesitation, Tara immediately hatched a bold and cruel plan. She would kidnap Phyllis and Sharon to silence them forever. According to the plan, no one was allowed to know the dark truth behind Tara's past, including those she once loved or trusted. In a fateful moment, right before Phyllis had the chance to meet Jack to reveal the information she had just discovered, she suddenly disappeared mysteriously. At the same time, Sharon also encountered a similar incident, being attacked and missing without a trace. Both women were then locked in a sealed room, far from the outside world, with no signal or way to contact anyone else. The sudden disappearance of Phyllis and Sharon created a shock in the Genoa City community. The atmosphere became tense, anxious, and full of suspicion as everyone realized that something was wrong. Rumors spread quickly through the streets, leaving everyone involved, from family to friends, shocked and worried about the future. As soon as they realized the two women were missing, Nick, Jack and Ray did not hesitate to immediately launch an urgent search. They knew that any minute that passed could make the situation worse. The initial signs of abnormality and vague clues made them even more determined to rescue Phyllis and Sharon. They quickly organized search parties, contacted local police, and used every available resource, hoping to find clues leading to the two women's whereabouts. However, Tara Locke had calculated every step she took. She had planned so carefully that she left no trace, making the search extremely arduous and challenging. Every clue seemed to be carefully hidden, and all the search efforts of Nick, Jack, and Ray only received ambiguous results, like fragments of a confusing picture. Locked in the locked room, Phyllis and Sharon quickly realized that time was running out and their fate was hanging between the brink of despair. In that small, dark space, both women are forced to confront their fears and feelings of betrayal. They know that Tara does not simply want to silence them, she is willing to use any means, including violence, to ensure that her secret is never exposed. In the tense moments, Phyllis and Sharon not only seek to support each other emotionally, but also think and plan together to escape. They exchange soft whispers, trying to find any way out of the prison cell. Every footstep, every small noise outside makes their hearts beat faster, but it is also in the most difficult moments that the determination to live and the desire to be free shines even brighter within them. Meanwhile, outside the prison cell, Nick, Jack and Ray continue to search diligently for any sign of the two women. Not only do they have to deal with the passing of time, but they also have to overcome the barriers set by Tara Locke. Pieces of Tara's past gradually emerge through each clue. Someone said that Tara's terrible secret is not only dark events, but also closely related to a series of events that can completely change her life, things that can destroy all the relationships and reputation she has built. With each step of the search, Tara's dark memories gradually reveal themselves, a past filled not only with mistakes and regrets, but also with betrayals, secrets that she tried to keep hidden to the end. If the truth becomes public, not only will Tara suffer the consequences, but her loved ones and friends who once trusted her may also be caught up in the vortex of tragedy. While Tara Locke appears cold and unsympathetic, facing her is a determined team of Nick, Jack and Ray, who are determined not only to rescue Phyllis and Sharon but also to find the dark secret behind Tara's actions. They understand that in the world of Genoa City, nothing is simply a coincidence or chance. Behind every event there is always a conspiracy, a meticulously arranged plan. Every step in the search is a tense battle of wits. Nick with his rich experience, Jack with his sharpness and wide connections, and Ray, who always has surprisingly accurate intuition, all have to face the obscure clues and signs that Tara deliberately hides. They have to find a way to analyze and compare each piece of information, trying to open a hole in the kidnapper's secret protection wall. The tension escalates as strange noises and unusual signs appear outside Phyllis and Sharon's holding room. Meanwhile, outside, facing increasing pressure, the search team feels that they are getting closer to the danger, a secret that can change the entire power situation in Genoa City. Tara Locke is not simply a kidnapper to protect herself from exposure, but she also uses this action as a warning, a way to avenge the pain she suffered in the past. The terrible secret that Tara is hiding is said to have the potential to completely destroy her current life, a secret that not only involves personal mistakes but can also cause unpredictable consequences for those around her. Therefore, Tara's kidnapping was carried out in a cruel and uncompromising manner. She had planned everything in detail, from choosing the place of detention to eliminating any traces that could help others find out, all to ensure that her secret would be buried in the dark forever. With a cold and determined mind, Tara is ready to confront anyone who dares to invade her world, including those who were once close to her like Phyllis and Sharon. News of the kidnapping quickly spread throughout Genoa City, creating a wave of panic and shock. Everyone from ordinary residents to powerful figures sensed that the city was facing a serious challenge. The search for Phyllis and Sharon is not just a mission for a few individuals, but also a battle of faith, loyalty and determination to face the evil that is plotting to penetrate every corner of life. Nick, Jack and Ray, despite facing countless difficulties, do not back down. They know that, in the world of Genoa City, every moment can decide the fate of the people they love. They must quickly find clues, solve puzzles and decipher the mysteries left by Tara Locke. Or the consequences may be devastating not only to Phyllis and Sharon's lives but also to the entire family and community. In the dark room where Phyllis and Sharon are held, the suffocating atmosphere of oppression gradually makes both of them awaken to the value of freedom and life. They begin to develop an indomitable will, working together to exploit the weaknesses of the cell, a small window, a crack under the door, or even an unusual sound from outside. Their close cooperation, driven by the desire to escape the prison of fear, gradually creates a ray of hope in the enveloping darkness. Outside, Nick, Jack and Ray are constantly trying to contact and investigate. Every single sign is carefully recorded. They are not only searching for traces of Tara Locke, but also for clues to the terrible secret she hides, a secret that can help them understand Tara's motives and from there come up with a precise and effective rescue plan. As time passes like grains of sand, the search team realizes that all efforts are only a few minutes away. Pressure from the public, the press and the rumors are mounting, making the situation incredibly tense. While Tara Locke seems confident and in complete control of the situation, Nick, Jack and Ray feel increasingly close to danger. But will they be quick enough to rescue Phyllis and Sharon before Tara takes the next step in her plan? Tough decisions await each of them in this battle. They must face the truth that, in a world of conspiracy and revenge, nothing is certain, and every passing moment can bring unforeseen changes. The battle of wits between the kidnapper and the pursuers is gradually approaching its climax, where the survival of important women and the future of Genoa City are hanging by a thin thread. Genoa City's story is now not simply about power intrigue or the ultimate battle between good and evil. It is also a journey of self-discovery, a desire to live freely, to protect precious values such as love, loyalty, and trust. Tara Locke, with a past full of secrets and mistakes that she tried to bury, has turned her fear into the motivation for a ruthless plan of revenge, but is the price of that silence worth it? Phyllis and Sharon, despite their imprisonment and the hardships they face, still hold on to a glimmer of hope for survival, the hope that, no matter how well hidden the dark secret, the truth will eventually come out. And on the outside, Nick, Jack and Ray never give up on their belief in justice and redemption. They are ready to plunge into a storm of intrigue, hoping to soon find clues that will lead them to the whereabouts of important women, and expose all the dark secrets that Tara has tried to keep hidden. Genoa City is at a historic crossroads, where every decision, every action can change the fate of not just one individual but an entire community. As the night falls and the light of dawn emerges from the storm, a story of revenge, courage and the desire for freedom will be written in the words of sacrifice, of never-ending faith and of a future where, no matter how many challenges, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Will Nick, Jack and Ray be able to rescue Phyllis and Sharon in time, or will Tara Locke succeed in protecting her terrible secret at all costs? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, in the world of Genoa City. Where everything changes to the rhythm of power and revenge, the truth always has a way of exploding, bringing with it the cries, the smiles and the fierce steps of people who dare to stand up to their fate. With each passing moment, the battle between darkness and light becomes more dramatic. And the story of the people in Genoa City, from the cold-hearted kidnapper to the brave souls seeking freedom, becomes a modern epic, where faith, sacrifice and the desire to live are always the strong driving force that drives them forward, regardless of the plots and difficulties that may lie ahead.